Hi, I'm Selena. Welcome to the CoreFit lifestyle. Come do Pilates with me.
This is a core stabilizer workout on the reformer. The addition of the small Pilates ball under the tailbone creates instability for the core stabilizer muscle group. Imagining the bowl of soup on the lower belly and holding on to the ball between the knees helps to engage those deep core stabilizers. Extending and bending at the elbow on one red spring, we're working the tricep. Really try to hold the shoulder plugged down away from the shoulder block, engaging the muscles in the upper back, training the muscles that support the shoulder girdle. Full extension and bend at the knee really challenges the lower abdominal. We're also using the opposite arm to increase the challenge for the stabilizers. Less stability means more challenge for balance. You want to keep your legs in place, 90-degree bend at the knee and knees directly over the hips. The addition of the small ball between the knees helps to engage the inner thigh and pelvic floor complex. Drive long through the extending leg, really challenging those lower abdominals as you go, and keeping your balance connected to the center. Try not to tense your shoulders or your neck, and breathe. Holding stability over that soft ball under the knee is a real challenge. The idea is to hold this unsupported knee with the foot not connected to any surface. The spring of the machine is light. Really try to maintain the weight in the upper back. So engaging the upper back will help to release the wrists and the shoulders. We're not swinging the spine. Keeping the navel plugged up into the lower back. We're holding the spine in one straight line. Think about serving tea on your lower back, pulling body weight out of the hands and shoulders. In this exercise, it's really important to keep the lower abdominal muscles engaged. So you're supporting your lower back. Holding steady on that ball is a challenge. Really trying to drive long through the leg and hold it in line with the pelvis, so we're getting it all the way up and as long as you can. Keep pushing. And of course, with most exercises in Pilates, the slower you go, the better the benefit is. Always try and keep the back of the head in line with the back of the shoulders, maintaining a straight spine. The diagonal zigzag line across the body is a challenge for the core stabilizers and the obliques because we don't want to be swinging the spine. Hold everything in long length in the center. Pulling the body weight up through the navel, we're going to be keeping our abdominal muscles engaged, driving up into a pike. Pulling into that long V, holding the legs locked out and long, the navel pulls you up. Bring body weight out of the hands and shoulders and work from the center. Connecting to the V. Driving down through the tops of the feet. Keep it heavy on those legs on the box. We're adding the curl through the spine, tucking the chin toward the pubic bone, imagining that your tail is passing between your legs to pull through and the navel is lifting you. This is a blue spring, keeping all the body weight connected through the center of your body. Holding the carriage still is the challenge here. It is an unstable surface. You're having to really connect through the core to make that circle, pulling up and around with the tailbone. Head follows pelvis. Curl the chin to the pubic bone. Reach the back of the head to the tailbone. And we worked in both directions, circling, moving the spine, keeping the effort in the abdominals. And here the shoulder passes over the wrists and behind the wrists. The effort here is to hold the shoulders connected in the back, widening across the chest, holding the hips directly over the knees. Nothing changes in the lower body. This is an upper back exercise. Sliding the shoulder blades down into the back, widening across the collarbones. Keep those ribs closed. Now we're directing to the lower abdominals. So the legs alone are moving. Shoulders remain fixed over the wrists, connecting through the abdominals. Hold everything in the upper body, lower body moving by way of the abdominals. It's a challenge. And now we get working on the posterior chain. Just imagine swimming through the water. Keeping the shoulders anchored in the back, arms long, pull the navel up and pushing the ribs forward. As you lift, you inhale. We're going to keep those feet connected, long legs tight. The more the legs are engaged is the less pressure you will feel in your lower back. So really focusing, it's a full body move. Fill with air and release the air. Opening out the arms in T, making sure to keep the shoulders anchored in the back. We swim the legs, lifting the thighs off the box, picking up the pace to drive up the heart rate. Tap, 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 legs long, keeping the navel connected to the back to support it. And now we alternate, switch, 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 switch. Keep breathing. This is cardio. Isometric for the shoulders and upper back. And of course the glutes. Holding the arms in the hover adds to the level of instability when performing this exercise on the stability ball. This small ball placed directly under the tailbone really challenges the core stabilizers to hold the pelvis in place, keeping both legs long, one leg over the face, one leg over the springs. And the leg that is connected to the strap is working in the longest length possible. This really helps to strengthen your muscles in the longest length, creating that long, lean tone. Holding one leg in its place, just visualizing it as a flagpole. We're focusing on one side to make those circles long leg, and we're on a red spring. I always like to imagine holding a glass of champagne under the stable leg. And the balance with the bowl of soup image on the lower belly and the breathing. Working in the longest length through the legs, holding the pelvis stable. And we focus on the leg that is fixed in the air, as if you're holding a glass of champagne, balancing it on your toes. Try not to let it spill as you allow that left leg to smooth through the circles. Keeping the arms in the hover adds to the stability challenge. And this exercise is very much directed at core, strength, and stability. It's a lot of concentration, move slow. Great work.